Good morning, welcome to a new weekly vlog. It is Monday and the sun is trying to come out. I cannot complain about the weather. We've had two pretty good days at the weekend. Saturday was glorious, just absolutely glorious. One of those days where you feel happy to be alive. And then yesterday was on and off glorious. Started off well, ended well, and in the middle bit was a bit cloudy, but not too bad. It's still pretty cold though. Temperatures aren't really getting up there, not where we are anyway, but we're heading in the right direction. It feels like we're heading in the right direction now, which is always nice, isn't it? Anyway, it's about 11:30. I am on my way to Mum's to spend a couple of days with her, staying at her house tonight, and then going to Southampton tomorrow night. We quite often have a night away in Southampton, probably, I don't know, a bit more than once a year possibly. Probably works out to once a year actually, by the time goes by so quickly, doesn't it? But we like to go shopping in Southampton and go out for dinner, and it's not too far from Mum's. It's about 30 miles away, so quite an easy drive. So that's what we're doing tomorrow and tomorrow night. And I'm coming back home on Wednesday. Then Thursday, William is coming home for the weekend. It'll be late on Thursday because he's working on Thursday. But yeah, that's exciting. We're chatting to William quite a bit over the weekend, and he and Georgie are searching for their first home. They're buying their first flat in London, which is exciting. So they've been to see some properties, had some viewings over the weekend, and they've found one that they really like. Their dream eventually is to move back to Bath, where they met, where they were both at university, but certainly for the next few years at least, both their jobs are going to keep them in London, so it makes sense to get on the property ladder there, which is nice for them. So yeah, that's quite exciting time. So it's going to be lovely to see him at the weekend as well. And yeah, that's sort of the short plan for this week really. The weekend was lovely. As I said, we had nice weather and didn't do an awful lot. Actually worked on Saturday till lunchtime. The builders were in all day on Saturday, and by the time I get back on Wednesday, I think the builders are coming today to do the very last bit of grouting and trims, and then we are good to go in the bathroom. The plumbers did the radiators last week. They're all up and running. So yeah, that's exciting. Yes, I'm looking forward to a couple of days away with Mum. I worked quite a bit over the weekend. I had to film a video yesterday, which you will have seen, the new look video, which you will have seen a few days ago by the time this one goes out. I got some really nice dresses actually. I love trying different styles of things, because my favourite dress from that haul ended up being one that I thought would be my least favourite. I got just to show a variety of styles, and it's funny, honestly, doing try-on videos has made me so much more open to different styles. And you know, I think you, as a regular person, not a YouTuber, you have in your head an idea of what suits you and what you wear, and you tend to stick to that. It's comfort zone, isn't it? And I think, yeah, you really do tend to stick to that, and sometimes it just really does help going outside your comfort zone. Before I started these try-on videos, someone left a comment the other week saying before they started watching my videos they hadn't worn a dress in about 20 years, and I love reading comments like that, because persuading people to go outside their comfort zone and try something on that they normally wouldn't, and knowing that they feel good in it, how much better does life get than that, than knowing something that you've done has, you know, contributed towards someone else feeling good about themselves. That's just lovely, isn't it? But yeah, I was the same. Before I started try-on videos back in, I don't know, 2016, 2017 maybe, I hadn't worn a dress in almost as long as the person who left the comment the other week. So it just goes to show. Yeah, my favourite dress of those ones, if you watch that video, was the stripy one, and that's the one I kept out of all of them. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to get going on my drive. I've downloaded lots of podcast episodes to listen to hopefully find some recommendations for my favourites video, which is in a couple of weeks for April. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later. I am here at Mum's now. I'm filming on my phone this week, or this half of the week, so I don't know how good it will be because I tend to look at myself in the screen rather than at the camera. I'm making a concerted effort to look at the camera now. Had a good journey up here and uneventful. Listened to a couple of podcasts, which was interesting. Got here about 2 o'clock, had a coffee, then we went to Fernhill, which is the care home that Dad was in, to take the interactive cat that you will have seen on last week's vlog. And it was lovely to see the staff there again. They made a bit of a fuss of us and were pleased to see us, and yeah, really nice. They were really pleased with the cat, so that was all good, very nice. Then we've just been to a charity shop in the little village that Mum lives in, and I've got some bits which I'm going to show you. I'm going to just go and get the tripod and pop you on there, and then I'm going to show you what I bought. Okay, so the first thing I bought was this pure merino wool purple knit skirt from the brand East in a size 18, and it's brand new with its tags. These are all to sell on eBay, by the way. So I was quite pleased with that because I only paid £3 for it, and then I got it home and I was showing Mum what I bought, and it's got a ruddy great big hole in the back. Actually, it's not a ruddy great big hole, it's a fairly small hole, but my clever Mum says she can mend it.
Oh, and she will try to mend it.
Obviously, I'll have to declare on the listing that it's got a mend, but she's good at mending that sort of thing. She's even got some, I don't know, I'm holding it right up there. You can see it if I hold it there. Some purple cotton, which will be good for, are you darning it or what?
I don't know yet. I've got to give it some thought.
Oh, okay. Got to give it some thought. So Mum's going to mend that. I said to her, "Are you going to mend it now?" She was like, "No, I don't think so. Not now. I need good light and I need to consider it first." Next thing I bought was this. I don't think it's copper, but it's copper toned. It actually looks a bit rude, doesn't it? I've just looked at the listings on eBay. It's a lobster. It is a lobster. But the photos on the eBay listings made me go, goodness me, is that what I'm looking for? But yeah, it's a copper toned lobster. What do you put in there? Mould. But what would you make in there? Mousse? A lobster mousse?
Yes, a salmon mousse I did in the fish one.
Oh, okay. But I knew these sold quite well. I paid £2.50 for that one, and they sell for about £20, so quite pleased with that. It's also got a hook for hanging it up. Next, I took a bit of a flyer on this because I thought it sounded like an interesting brand. It's a dress, and that is the brand, Indie and Cold. I think it's an anthropology brand from the very brief bit of research I have done. It's not a very exciting dress. It's like a purple check shirt dress with a belt round the middle in a size extra small. Paid £4 for that. Might get 25, maybe a little bit more for that one. Then I got this, which is a White Company size 12, just a little striped cotton jersey with a, you tie it at the front there, I think. That was £3, just a t-shirt. I think that's cotton. Most things from the White, yes, organic cotton it is, organic cotton. That was £3. I got this hideous looking dress from And Other Stories. This is a size, a US 4, so I'm guessing that's a UK 8, 34 EU. Sort of rose print, really quite unpleasant. Almost like a skater dress shirt. I don't know why I bought this, actually. It's vile. Just for the brand, really. It's £4. Might get, I don't know, 12 for that, possibly, unvinted. We shall see. And then this one, this is a nice one. It's just been Coachella, hasn't it? The festival in America. And this is from the H&M Coachella collab. It's just a little ditzy print dress, quite cute style, and that is in a size, a US 8, which is a UK 12, 10 to 12, I would say. Don't know what I get for that, I haven't looked it up. And this, I thought I might try this, not for this time of year. This is from Debenhams. It's just a satin sort of evening top. It's got a weird tie thing with a clip thing on the sleeve, but I thought that was just quite pretty. I thought with a pair of black evening trousers that might be quite nice. Finally, a Peruna dress, 14 long. It's just a jersey dress, quite a nice sort of mid-axi length. That was £4. Probably get between 15 and 20 for that one. Right, that's it for now. Mum and I are sitting here moaning about the weather like, your plant looks absolutely giant in my, it looks taller than you. This is on a table, I should point out, I think. But I don't know, it looks like weird perspective because I'm filming on my phone. But look at this weather. It rained all the way from, sorry, I'm on some sort of weird zooming thing. Rained all the way here from Devon and it's still raining now. Honestly, I was just saying to Mum, it's like, it's almost worse. I need to turn you around. I'm not sure I can do it while I'm filming. This is very amateur hour, isn't it? There we are. Yeah, it's almost worse. I was just saying to Mum, when it's been really nice at the weekend and we go back to this again, it's just been grey and wet and miserable all week, all day. And it's just depressing. Also, Mum said I had to put the heating on today because it was so cold.
Just to warm the place up, I did.
Ridiculous.
It's going to be warmer and drier tomorrow.
Oh, it blooming needs to be.
God, at 6
But
o'clock.
next week, it says it's going to be 0 degrees again. Ridiculous.
At 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's going to be 5 degrees. But it's just warming up to 13 during the day.
Oh, lovely. I'll bring my
12,
bikini.
it says 13, but...
Good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. Trying very hard to look at the camera and not on myself. I find it so hard on this phone. It's so unintuitive to me, but I guess I'll get there eventually. Some makeup updates. I was actually asked for this one. Somebody asked me to give an update on this. Is that the right way up? Can't see a damn thing. I haven't got my glasses on. Bear with. I'm also filming straight into the window, which probably isn't ideal from a light point of view, but there we go. It's the Bobbi Brown. I have to do that's weird as well with the phone rather than the camera. It's the Nude Finish Illuminating Powder. I got it for Christmas. It was on my wish list. Packaging is lovely, I have to say. That's what it looks like. You sort of swirl your brush around the whole thing and use it as a face powder, setting powder. I like it. I've got it on today. I don't suppose it makes... It's not, I mean, it's not massively, that's what it sort of looks like. I don't think I can swatch it so you'll see it at all. But I like it, but I don't like it nearly as much as the Laura Mercier one. So it's quite nice and small and compact for travel, I will say that, and I do like it. But definitely for me, the Laura Mercier one wins. Still absolutely loving this Skin Silk foundation, the Revolution one, which I recommended in my last month's favourites. On the subject of foundation, I get asked quite often how I colour match a foundation when I'm buying online, because it is not easy, is it? And I'm certainly no expert. It is very hit and miss. What I do with a good value for money foundation, which I tend to err towards because I feel like foundation is something that has really come on in the budget sector in the last few years. Like this one, for example, which I think is £11, or the Super Serum Revolution Foundation, which is somewhere between £3 and £5, depending on whether it's on sale or not. I will buy more than one colour and mix and match to make myself a perfect colour. I haven't actually done so with this, but I think this is F4, and I think this will be a little bit too light for me in the summer, so I might get a slightly darker one. But yeah, it is very much hit and miss. And of course, if you're buying an expensive foundation, you don't want to buy two, do you? But I think for me, with this level or less, £11 or less, I'm happy to buy more than one and sort of mix and match them, because obviously the colour of your skin changes through the year as well, doesn't it? What else do I want to talk about? Oh, I'll give you an update on the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I really like this. Nice bronzer. I'm not sure I've got the perfect shade for me. It's so it's a little bit on the not quite golden enough side. I don't want it to be orange, but it's almost more contour than bronze. I feel like it looks worse in here than it does on my skin. I'm quite happy with how it sits on my skin, but I might, next time I get it, I might get a different shade again, a perfect size for travel. Still absolutely loving this Body Shop Sheer Touch Lip and Cheek Tint. I don't use it on my lips, but I absolutely love it as a blusher. Again, I've got this one on today. eyeshadow wise today, I have this Star Wars Mandalorian palette from Colourpop. I quite often get asked what eyeshadow I'm using, and I'm a bit of a collector of eyeshadow palettes, and I have a lot. So very often I can't remember what it is that I was wearing on a particular given day when someone asked me in the vlogs a week later. So that's what I've got today. Still also absolutely loving, this reminds me I haven't done my eyebrows today, the She Glam eyebrow pencil. That is far and away my favourite thing that I bought from that She Glam Shein makeup haul. Somebody also asked me when I did that whether it was cruelty free or not, and I double checked, and it does have cruelty free certification from, I can't remember what the name of the international board was, but it did get cruelty free certification from this international board of cruelty free makeup checking up in nurse back in 2022, I believe. Right, that is this morning's makeup update. I'm going to just packing up now because obviously we're away in Southampton tonight. It's 25 to 9. I am going to do a little bit of charity shopping this morning, and then I expect we will leave for Southampton around. I'm looking for my phone. I've just picked up my phone case, thought, oh, my phone's not in it. That's because I'm filming on it. What a dipshit. Yeah, leave for Southampton at about 11:30, have lunch on the way. There's a pub we go to on the way that we very much like. Have lunch and then go and check into the Premier Inn where we're staying tonight, and then go and spend the afternoon shopping in Southampton. So, and then out for dinner tonight. We're going to Zizzy, which we always like in Southampton. Yeah, that's the plan for Tuesday. I'll catch up with you later. So I finished my charity shopping. I know the manager of the charity shop that I frequent here, that I've just been to, really well. She's become almost a friend over the years, and I was having quite a long chat to her this morning, and she was telling me, which I absolutely concur with, that their charity shop is it's a group, it's a local children's hospice, and there was a group of charity shops. What am I trying to say? A chain of charity shops for this particular hospice. They have a big central warehouse, and she was saying that they keep a note, obviously, of the brands. Apparently I'm unable to speak this morning. They sort of keep an eye on what brands are coming in and the quantity and quality of brands, and they reckon that since lockdown the quality has dropped. I don't know how I'm saying this, hang on, I need to see. That was the most disjointed thing ever, wasn't it? We'll just roll with it. They reckon that since lockdown, the amount of quality stuff that is coming in, what they would consider quality, is dropped by 80%, and I would say that is pretty true across the board for all charity shops. Pretty much that I go into. I do very little charity shopping these days, to be honest, and I do more here than I do in Devon, because I find the quality slightly better here than in Devon. Prices have gone up, quality's gone down. It's like a metaphor for the entire world, isn't it? Prices have gone up and quality's gone down. But I found some nice bits, and it was nice to see the people who work there. As I say, I'm very friendly with the manager, and I know some of the volunteers in there as well, so it was nice to catch up with all of that. And now I'm off back to Mum's, in need of a coffee from Mum's snazzy new coffee machine, and then I expect we will be off to Southampton. We have just had lunch at this pub here, the White Hart. I'm walking backwards into the car park now, which is probably not a very good idea at all. But that's where we had lunch, and it was really nice. We are in phase 8. Mum is in there in the changing room trying on a dress. I'm loving all the bright colours in here. So nice. Sorry, I know I'm filming the wrong way up, so I somehow find it easier to film this way up. But lots of lovely things. Been to Marks and Spencer's, very disappointing. Been to Roman, which was too full of stuff, just too much stuff in there. Mum didn't find the trousers she was looking for that she'd seen online. And now we're in phase 8. We had a lovely lunch, which I forgot to film, why have I got myself not properly in shot? I don't know, not going well. Had a lovely lunch, forgot to film that. I had a steak sandwich, which is something that I would almost never order. I can't remember in living history ever having ordered a steak sandwich in a pub before, but I just really fancied it. And it had like sun-dried tomato mayonnaise in it, and it was very, very nice indeed. Mum had quiche, cheese and leek, I think, which was also nice. Then we drove on to Southampton. We checked into the Premier Inn, which is where we are now, and then we went shopping. Did some shopping. Mum was more successful than me, but I bought something from Zara. I'm not sure I've ever actually been into a Zara store in my life before. I mean, the fact that Zara actually stocked something that fitted me, is shocking enough as it is. But yeah, bought something in Zara. Mum bought all sorts of bits and pieces, so she's done quite well today. Then we went for a drink in All Bar One, and now we are back in our rooms at the Premier Inn. We don't share a room. We do have interconnecting rooms, so she's just through that door behind you. So we have the interconnecting doors open during the day and then shut them at night so she can't hear me snoring. Actually, she snores as well, although she will tell you that she doesn't. We're going to Zizzy for dinner tonight. Looking forward to that. I will endeavour to at least photograph what I have to eat, even if I don't manage to film it. I think we're about to go down to the bar here for a quick glass of wine. Mum is doing the double starter thing and having meatballs for her second starter, but her main course. Oh, sorry. And I'm having pasta with meatballs for my main course. Good morning, it's Wednesday. I feel like I've been a really super bad vlogger so far this week. When I'm with other people, far too busy having fun and chatting and all that sort of thing to think about picking up my camera, and I just don't. But we had a lovely meal last night at Zizzy. I feel like I'm then just telling you what I've done as well, but never mind. Can't always be perfect, can I? Very rarely, Caroline, very rarely. You're not perfect at all. Yeah, we had a really nice evening, came back and chatted a bit more and put the world to rights and went to bed. Had a bad night's sleep, but that's probably because I was drinking wine last night. And today we're going to go down and have breakfast, and then we're going to do a little bit of shopping. I've bought a top in Zara, which I've got to take back because it looks, I can't tell you how vile it looks. Vile, vile, vile. Yeah, then we're going to go drive home. I'm going to take Mum home, and then I am going to go back to Devon. So that's the plan for today. I should be back by early afternoon, hopefully. I think then I've got to do parcels and catch up on 3 days worth of emails. Oh, the joys. I don't know what time it is, but I am halfway, no, 2/3 of the way home. And I've stopped at the farm shop because there's this farm shop that we really like that we discovered only fairly recently between my mum's and here. I think I mentioned it before. I was going to film when I went in there, but it was quite busy, and frankly I didn't have it in me. I'm tired. I have got a drink of kombucha. I'm not sure I've ever had kombucha before. It's organic, just baobab. When I read that in the shop, I thought it said rhubarb. Haven't got my glass. These are not reading glasses. Organic baobab, mint and pomegranate. It's really nice, actually. Very refreshing. I'm looking forward to getting home. I am quite tired, and yes, I'm hoping not to have loads and loads to do when I get home. So yeah, so much better to be filming on my camera than my phone. I can't tell you. Got home, done all my parcels, done most of my emails. Actually, I've done all my parcels. I've got a lot of parcels to unwrap, various things that I've bought to sell and bought for myself and been sent. Seems to be a lot, so I thought I'd just open this one because I think this is a Whatnot order. Do you remember I told you about Whatnot, the live selling app, a couple of weeks ago? And I know that quite a lot of you have shopped on there already because you used my referral code. So I hope you're pleased with your purchases. And I know that a lot more of you have signed up but not shopped yet. I've got into buying beauty products on there. Hang on 1 second, let me get this open and show you what I've got. If it is what I think it is. God, it's like past the parcel, this one. we're getting there. I had a good journey home anyway, so that was nice. And I'm looking forward to a relaxing evening this evening, and hopefully a better night's sleep than I had last night. I got, now I'm going to put this seller's user now. I'll put my whatnot code and everything if you want to sign up down in the description box. Just a quick reminder from future editing Caroline that if you signed up previously for Whatnot, or if you sign up now using my code, you get a free £10 voucher to spend at Whatnot, free £10. No minimum spend or anything, you can just spend it, no strings attached, using the code that I shared previously. So if you haven't used your £10 yet, get over there and use it up, it's free money. I'm a little bit addicted to it, I'm not going to lie, but as I said, I know a lot of you have signed up but not bought anything yet, so I will put the username of this seller also in the description box, because they have some really good stuff. I paid £25 for this Jo Malone perfume, Wild Bluebell cologne. Very excited about that. The retail on this is £55, I think. Shall we have a little spray? Oh, that's so nice. Perfect time of year to get this as well, isn't it? Bluebells are all out. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I paid £25 for that. Yeah, I'll put their username in. There's a couple of people I follow actually who do beauty and perfume and stuff. I've got another one here which is for another seller, so I'll put both the, one is the Luxury Pickers and one is jonlucyt, I think. I'll put the usernames down there so you can follow them if you're interested. But this was, I won a giveaway and then I bought a couple of items from them as well. Oh my goodness. So let's get all of that back in there. And I'll show you what I got. I got this Winter Spruce Prices candle. I think I paid £3 for this. So nice. I love the design on the box as well. I've seen Prices candles before in TK Maxx. Oh, that's lovely. That smells like Christmas and winter and all the nice things. Oh, that's just lovely. I'm going to put that away for next festive season. And oh, I got this Radiant Peach Primer from Revolution. This is a brightening primer. I think I paid £1 or £2 for that, but not very much at all. I think this was my little giveaway thing. It's a Silky Bronze Cellular Protective Cream for the face. Okay, nice. And oh, this must have been also part of the giveaway. This is an Avon Anew lipstick. Let's have a look. Will it be one that I like, or will it be going straight? I like the packaging. Will this be going? Oh no, I quite like that. Oh, that's quite a nice colour for the summer, isn't it? It's sort of a golden peachy. Hang on, let me do it there. That's really nice actually. Sort of a, it's got a very slight shimmer in it. It's a sort of golden peachy colour. I really like that. That's really nice. Oh, pleased with that. And as I say, that Jo Malone perfume, I just couldn't believe. Right, that's another box that I can now get rid of because I have emptied that. Oh, let me just show you this cardigan that I bought. I bought this cardigan from eBay because I wanted this very specific colour. Let's take you into the bedroom and I will show you why. You can't see particularly easily, but it's just like a sort of waterfall jersey jacket in this bright blue colour. It was only about £12 or something on eBay. They had it in various colours and I specifically wanted this blue because it is to go with a dress that you've already seen. Let me just show you. Hang on 1 second, caller. Oh, we're all going to pieces here. That needs to go there. The dress I kept from New Look, which is this one, if you remember. This has got the little blue stripe in it, and I wanted to, can you see the blue stripe? I'm not sure how well you can see. in this light. But I wanted to pick out the blue stripe from that dress, and I've also ordered some blue shoes from Shein to go with it as well, because I thought that would be kind of nice, and then I can wear it when we go on our summer cruise this year, which I don't know if I've told you about yet, but we're going on a cruise in the summer, a Mediterranean cruise with Celebrity, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'll pop the link in for the blue jersey waterfall jacket as well, because that was quite a good price and came in loads of colours, in case anybody's looking for something similar. Right, let's get on with tidying up, I think, now. Good morning, it's Thursday. I'm off to run errands, as they say. It's about 10 to 9, I think. Had a good night's sleep last night. It was much needed, and yeah, very good night's sleep. Anyway, can we just take a moment to say, what is up with this weather? I mean, it has stopped raining. I am grateful for that. But it's so damn cold. It's May next week, and my heating hasn't gone off yet. It's the end of April. We just haven't had any spring to speak of. We have now had a couple of days when the sun shone, and I'm grateful for that, but it is appalling. It's so cold. Anyway, that rant over. Right, today is mostly a day of, as I said, running errands first, then home to do some work, some much needed work, and yeah, that's it really. That's all the plan I have for today. I'm going to do 2 recipes that I've seen on TikTok today. One of them to try out a new air fryer that I've been sent, which does something different for an air fryer. I'm going to be showing you that a bit later on. William's coming home tonight as well. His train gets in about 9:30 tonight, so I'll pick him up from the station then. It's going to be lovely to see him. It is many, many hours later. It's 4:05 and I've had a busy but productive day. The weather is so cold. It's not actually raining, but it's so cold. I'm aware that I talked about this morning, that I've had the washing out on the washing line for about 4 hours. And it hardly dried at all. I ended up putting it in the tumble dryer in nearly May. What is going on in the world? Could we have some of this global warming that they keep banging on about? Because I would really like a bit of global warming right now. Anyway, yeah, I've got loads done today. I've done quite a lot of work. I've done some boring admin-y stuff. I've done a load of laundry. Just got to go and get the remnants of it out of the tumble dryer now. And I've been cooking a lasagna. But it is not a lasagna as we know it. It is a one-pot lasagna, which I've seen on TikTok, which basically means you don't make a separate white sauce. I will show you what it looks like at the moment. It is in here. It's just bubbling away. I've just put all the bits in that needed adding, and it's quite watery. I'm about to pop the lid on and just cook it down a little bit. Let's just turn that down and pop the lid on like that. And then before you put it in the oven, you add the lasagna seeds broken up directly to that, and a mixture of, I'm doing ricotta, mozzarella and cheddar. Sorry, that is Ron sneezing down there. You all right, Ron? Can't hear a word I'm saying. Yeah, and then you bake it in the oven. So I'm not sure how it will be. It won't be, you know, exactly like a lasagna, but it's an awful lot less hassle than making the whole thing with a separate white sauce. I'm also going to make a blooming onion. Has anybody seen these? They've been all over the place on the internet, Instagram and TikTok. And I'll show you the process of that, because I'm going to do it in my new air fryer that I've been sent. I've ordered samples for the roller blinds in the bathroom. That was the one I saw first that I really liked. I want to tie in the pink with the pink of the radiators. I wasn't sure that Ashley would be thrilled by that one, although he didn't say it was terrible when I showed him. So I've gone for another couple of options, or another few. I think that's going to be completely the wrong tone. I was trying to go for something a little bit more vibrant, but I think that is going to be too purple compared with the pink. That, I reckon, is a pretty good match. I'm going to go and see in a minute, but I think it's going to be just too insipid. It's very plain in there already. So I feel like maybe not that one. I think this again is probably completely the wrong tone, although I do quite like the stripes. This one I quite like, but I wish it had a bit more pink and a bit less grey. Is that too insipid again? I don't know. I'm going to go and put them in the bathroom and see what I think. Right, time for a bit more cooking. I've just unboxed this. This is the chef-free, does it say what it is? It's a chef-free anyway, is the brand. Air fryer. I really like how small it is. This has been sent to me, and it does toast as well as air frying. And I kind of feel like getting rid of another appliance. If I could get rid of a toaster and just have an air fryer and toaster all in one, that would be pretty good. I really like how simple this appears to be as well. Oh, it looked more complicated when I pressed that. But yeah, it lights up so that you can see what's in it as well. So it's got a light and it's got all these different settings. Air fry, bake, air roast, grill, reheat, dehydrate. Right, I guess I better read the manual before I do anything else. Okay, so we start with an onion, a big onion. We cut the top off and we peel it, but we leave the root in place. Then you cut down in segments from the bottom upwards, and then when you turn it over, bear with, it opens up like a flower. I don't know if I've cut it too far down and it's a bit lopsided, but never mind, we're just going to go with it. 'Tis what it is. I'm going to dip it into boiling water for about a minute and then put it into cold water and leave it for about an hour first of all. Right, I'm now making a butter. I've got some batter. I've got some plain flour and it's got garlic powder, smoked paprika, a little bit of cayenne, some salt and pepper, some Italian seasoning in it. I'm going to mix it with probably milk, some semi-skim milk, and maybe a little bit of water because I want a fairly thin batter so it gets in between all the petals of the onion. Okay, batter is ready. I'm also using some of these panko breadcrumbs to put on after it's been in the batter. Right, my onion's finished soaking. I'm just going to pat it dry in a little bit of kitchen roll paper, whatever it's called. Then I'm going to pop this batter here onto it, then some breadcrumbs, then spray it with some olive oil and pop it into the air fryer. Well, I think mine certainly gets the prize for the most collapsed one before it even goes near the air fryer that I've seen. Looks better from this side. Okay, it's done. Look at that, that's quite impressive, isn't it? Looks sort of a little bit like an octopus or something, or a sea anemone. Right, that's what it looks like. Shall we taste a bit? Let's have a little taste test. Still quite hot. Ah, it's cooked it beautifully. Lovely and crisp. And the onion on the inside is soft still. It's definitely cooked all the way through. Considering how much smoked paprika and garlic powder and all of that stuff I put in it, I don't feel like it's got loads of flavour. Here comes Ashley. Let's see what he thinks. Do you want to come and do a taste test of my...
Absolutely.
Right, you can try one. It's a viral TikTok recipe.
A viral TikTok recipe, yeah.
Yeah, it has got a bit of bite actually. I can do the aftertaste of
If it was in the middle of a buffet and you had a few bits with...
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't... Yeah, I wouldn't want...
Some of the recipes have like a dipping sauce with it.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. I mean, I don't know that I'd eat a whole onion like this, but...
Same day, but I've taken my makeup off. Had a bath in the new bath. It's a little bit long for me. Short person problems. But Ashley's been looking at bath cushions, so I might get myself a bath cushion to make it a bit shorter. But just wanted to show you my lasagna that I've just taken out. Oh, sorry, that was the camera handle. Good morning. It is Friday. It is 25 to 11. It was a longer meeting than I thought. We had a meeting this morning, Ashley and myself, for Dad's probate. Oh my goodness. complicated. But a really nice probate solicitor that we are engaging, and yeah, it's complicated, but she was very nice and reassuring, and luckily, Ashley, having been a financial advisor in a former life, is pretty good with all the sort of things that we need, because my dad's estate is complicated. Do you know, weirdly, I'm absolutely fine. Obviously, if I think too deeply about Dad, and you know, I do get occasionally a little bit sad, but she was writing a list of assets. The solicitor was going through a list of assets, and she was talking about personal possessions, and we still went to, you know, got into a home, so he didn't have much in the way of valuable personal possessions. But by the time he died, and she wrote down no personal possessions - dementia. That made me cry. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's just absolutely ridiculous. And it was so unexpected. I wasn't expecting to be upset at all. You know, it was a business meeting. It's not. Sorry, I had to turn my camera off because the window cleaner was cleaning the window, and I just couldn't be talking to a camera because it's a bit odd, isn't it? I've just been using my air fryer, testing it out for toast, and I would say limited success really. It has toasted a little bit. That back slice is slightly better toasted. To be fair, it probably hasn't been in for long enough, but they keep slipping down in between the grids are too wide, so I would say it's not going to be particularly successful for toast. Sorry about that, drop the camera. Back to the air fryer. I really like how slim it is, so it'd be really good for a small kitchen. The controls are simple. It's got various up and down buttons, but really simple to operate. So yeah, if you are in the market for an air fryer, I'll pop a link in. Also have a discount code, I'll pop that down there. And with that, I'm going to eat my toast. I've lost my glasses. Oh, I've got a spare pair in here, I think. Yes, I have. Just opened that drawer and thought, God, I must tidy out that drawer. I've also just remembered something I need to do. Just let me make a note, otherwise I will forget that. It's telling my mum oh, you're on a blimmin' wobble again, aren't you? You're obviously getting a bit excited about the weekend, and you can't keep still. I'm celebrating, I'm sellotaping you. This is going from bad to worse. Eye drops to remind my mum, or tell her the name of the eye drops that I was recommending to her the other day because I couldn't remember what they were, and sunglasses I need to remind myself about as well. Right, that is done. It is 11:56. I've just boiled the kettle to make a late morning cup of coffee. I forgot to tell you actually that I think you knew anyway. We picked William up from the station last night about just after 9:30, so he is home. I was going to take you in to say hello to him, but he is working from home and he's on a Zoom, I think, so I can't. Anyway, this is the one we've decided to go for, which was my original choice for the material for the blinds in the bathroom. So I just need Ashley to measure up for those two, and I will get them ordered. This goes really well with, when I first saw this online, the company, by the way, is these people, 247 Blinds. When I first saw this online, I thought it looked a little bit insipid. I thought I maybe wanted something bolder, but in actual fact it is bolder in real life, and the blue really comes out nicely against the tiles in the bathroom. So yes, we both liked that. Ashley quite liked the leaf one as well, but he wasn't bothered which one of the two, so this is the one we're going to have. And these people, this 247 Blinds company, sent samples out free of charge. All the samples I showed you yesterday, they'd sent me free of charge, and they arrived really quickly as well, so that was very good. So I'd recommend them in terms of if you want samples for stuff, but I'm going to order from them anyway, obviously, because they've got the fabric that I want. But yeah, that was nice, not having to pay for the postage or anything for the samples. That was good. If you are still here at this point of this video, we're finishing off with a little giveaway. About a year ago, if you don't know, my other job, apart from doing YouTube, is I am a reseller. I sell online, mostly ladies' clothing, and last time last year, and I came upon the belongings of a lady who had recently died, who had kept every piece of clothing she ever wore. She was a military wife, and she had rooms for, I kid you not, 2, 3, 4 rooms packed full of clothes, shoes, accessories, and I bought it all as a job lot. It was in Bournemouth, and we took a van down and filled it up, and I wanted to do a giveaway of one of the pieces of jewellery, because I've just started going through the jewellery. In fact, it might actually make an interesting video to go through the jewellery. I've got big massive crates of jewellery, 2 of them, so it might be a good idea to go through do that as a video. If you'd be interested in seeing that as a video, let me know. Some people will be bored rigid by it, I'm sure, but I've quite enjoyed going through some of it. But got this little set, which is a necklace. It's purple. Now I've got the bracelet on my hand in order to show you what it looks like. It's a purple stone with a dark sort of almost pewter colour metal. There's a bracelet, a sort of pretty necklace, and drop earrings, pierced ear earrings. Don't know how well you can see that, but it's really pretty. So I thought I'd do a giveaway of this one. It comes in its box, obviously, as you can see. I'm going to take the bracelet off and put it back in the box. I've only got the bracelet on to show you what it looks like. But if you would be interested in winning that set of jewellery, I could probably do this one worldwide because it's pretty light to post that, so I'll open that one up to anybody anywhere in the world. If you'd be interested in winning, you need to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and you need to leave a comment telling me you'd like to win it, and I will pick a winner in a couple of weeks. Right, I think that is it for this week. Feel like it's been a bit scrappy. I didn't film loads while I was away, and it was on my phone, and it was all a bit difficult. I don't like filming on my phone at all. Just because I'm not used to it. It's just what you're used to, isn't it? But we're going out for a curry tonight. Looking forward to that. No plans really for the rest of the weekend. It's going to be jobs around the house, finishing off the bathroom. Ashley's got to do the chandelier in the bathroom, and some other bits and pieces. So yeah, jobs around the house and chilling out, I think, is going to be the order of the day for the weekend. Here's a scary thought for you to finish on. Almost a third of the year is over. When is the end of the month? Tuesday is the last day of the month, and that will be 1/3 of the year gone. And I feel like we haven't emerged from winter yet. We've got only 2/3 of the year left. God, where does the time go? Right, I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.